Did you know that the TV program Cheers, a program about a pub, teaches one of the most important health and fitness lessons of all time? You might be thinking, what's a pub got to do with fitness? Well, if you are, make sure you watch this video. So in the 80s, there was this TV program called Cheers. It was basically one of the biggest programs in the 80s, and it was based around a pub in Boston. And Cheers actually teaches one of the most important lessons around health and fitness in your life. Let me explain. The other night I was coaching our runners, and we had a lady in our group called Larissa. And Larissa is this lovely lady, pretty similar age to myself. She's been running off for a long time, and she also has a really busy career in the field of education. And unfortunately, over the last month, she's had a couple of little niggles, which meant she wasn't able to run. So she comes along to the session, and I said, "Oh, where you been?" And she told me about her injuries. And she told me how mentally it's been really hard not to have running in her life because it's kind of a healthy place for her mind space and a way to deal with stress. So we had this really good, interesting conversation. And then Larissa kind of joined the group and started to do the track session that we were doing that night. And she kind of ran away from me and started to take off. And instantly I saw this really special moment because what happened was Larissa saw the people in her community that knew her. She started high-fiving people. She started saying hello to the people she knew and other people going, "Hey, Larissa," and "Where you been?" and all this kind of stuff. And it was really cool because actually in this moment, I kind of saw the child version of Larissa. I kind of saw a version of, she was almost skipping along, really happy to be in the place that she was in. And in this moment, I was reminded of the TV program Cheers, a program about a pub. And you may be thinking, how's this connection happening? Well, it's actually more about the theme song to the show. In the theme song to the show, they have some really important words. I've actually got them up behind me here. I'll read them to you. It says, "Making your way in the world today takes everything you've got. Taking a break from all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like to go?" And then the chorus was, "Sometimes you've got to go where everybody knows your name, and they're always glad you came. You want to be where you can see the troubles are all the same. You want to be where everybody knows your name." In this moment, Larissa came back to her community, her people, her sense of belonging, in the place where everybody knew her name. Now, this is a really, really important thing to have in life because let's be honest, a lot of people feel alone in the world, and loneliness is a really unhealthy thing. It's not a healthy thing in our lives. And this is where fitness can be the most amazing thing for people. Because if you have a fitness habit, there's so many benefits anyway. But if you have a fitness habit in a community where you feel a sense of belonging, where people know your name and they care about you, the health benefits are absolutely through the roof. And that's what was so cool about watching Larissa the other night. She was coming back to the place where everybody knew her name. So what can you take from this? Well, I suppose ultimately the real question to explore is, do you have a community like that in your world? And is it a community that's based around a healthy behavior? Because we could have a pub community where we have bad behaviors that come alongside this, or we could have a fitness community where you're getting all the benefits, but also the physical and mental benefits as well. So as you reflect upon your life, have you got a place where everyone knows your name and they're glad you came and it's a positive benefit in your life? If not, maybe it's time to put that in your life right now. If you enjoy my pieces and you want to bring exercise into your life, you need to check out my book, I Will Make You Passionate About Exercise. This book is designed to be a step-by-step journey that teaches you the right lessons and experiences to guide bringing exercise into your life, not just for a moment, but where you get to the place where you have a long-term love of exercise. So you get fitter, you get healthier, you have great stress releases, and you feel amazing about yourself. This book has been hugely successful, getting into the top 10 in the world for health and fitness books. So if it's time for you to bring health and fitness into your life, go to Passion About Exercise, click on the link, go through the process, and you can be starting your journey of finding your love for exercise really soon.